So the big highlight for the C's, with Paul Pierce the truth out, was Rajon Rondo. He had 31 points, 13 assists. And the biggest lead for the Knicks was 17 points. The Celtics came roaring back, and they took a 10-point lead. Many people thought the Knicks didn't deserve to win considering they blew that lead, but Boston blew a lead that was only 7 points lower than the Knicks' biggest lead. These two teams are big rivals, and you see here, this was the game-winning free throws by none other than Carmelo. He had 37 points along with 8 rebounds, and this puts the Knicks, they're 22-25 on Christmas Day, 39-27 in season openers, and 34-32 in home openers. But the Celtics, they could have won this, could have gone either way. They lost by 2. And you see right here Kevin Garnett, who'd been hot all night, making a lot of jump shots. This is the buzzer beater. And then, of course, the altercation between him and Bill Walker. So the Celtics started their season 0-1. They're here for the second game of the season in Miami on the road. They're trying to remain at 500, 1-1, but in the beginning it didn't look like that. They were down 69-56 at the half, and this is why, all those turnovers. And when you're playing against LeBron James and Dwayne Wade in the Miami Heat, you can't turn it over. The Celtics had a huge comeback, got it within 3s. You see Keon Doolin, who's been huge for the Celtics lately, knocked down that 3. And the Celtics, they have a completely new roster. Once they get to know each other, they're not going to fall behind. They were able to come back because they are a very good team. At the end of this game, Steve Kerr, one of the announcers, commented that for Celtics fans, everything's going to be just fine. Well, it wasn't. The next game, the Celtics dropped to 0-3 to the New Orleans Hornets, no less, who not only didn't have Chris Paul, but didn't even have Eric Gordon. And they lost by a lot. It wasn't just a minor loss, but the Celtics' one highlight was Greg Stiemsma. You see a bucket there, and he also had 6 blocks. He was the Defensive Player of the Year in the D-League. And the ultimate reason they lost was really because of that man, Jared Jack. He went off. He had 21 points, which is insane for him. He hasn't been very consistent. The Hornets game right after this one against the Suns, Jack didn't do even close to as well as this. So the Celtics, they're 0-3, but there's the truth. Paul Pierce, he's coming back. He had injured in his foot, a bruised foot. And here's Paul Pierce getting his first bucket. Pierce, he finished with 12 points. But the Pistons, they're also looking for their first win under new head coach Lawrence Frank, who used to be the assistant coach of the Celtics. And on that play, you see Rondo fall, and he really lost his aggressiveness. He now averages 18.8 points. Should have been more, but after that game, his average really dropped. He looked a lot slower. Pierce knocks it down. A step back, his favorite shot, but against a really good team, that really concerns me. Because Rajon Rondo really puts up the pace for the Celtics. If he played like that against a very good quality team, they're not going to win. As Jermaine O'Neal fouls Austin Day. Jermaine O'Neal, he had 19 points in this game, was the Celtics' leading scorer. And then Ray Allen. Ray Allen's been shooting well all those 4 games. He knocks it down there as we take you to the second half. In the second half, it's Greg Monroe working on Jermaine O'Neal. Jermaine O'Neal, good defense except for that play. I'm sorry, that's Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett's been making jump shots like those too, but they're pull-ups. Then the Pistons, they really had a low shot percentage, and Rondo pushing the ball hits Garnett. Almost pretty much a no-look pass to Paul Pierce, who knocks it down. And the Celtics cruising. But the Pistons, not a very good challenge, but we'll take it. The Celtics will take it. The Celtics will be playing the Wizards on New Year, so hopefully they'll get a win there. And then Jermaine O'Neal, once again, we told you he had 19 points. He also had 7 rebounds to go along with that. And the bench has been good. Brandon Bass, a really standout player as he makes a shot, third quarter buzzer, but he's been outstanding for the Celtics. Also noticeable, Keon Doolin. The Celtics win this one. So we'll start with the cons, get the bad stuff out of the way. Main thing, turnovers. The Celtics turned it over so much, and this is how they fell behind by so much. And not just turnovers, their defense was very bad. They let off a lot of easy points. Another con, Marquise Daniels. I know he's coming off that injury, but he really hurt the Celtics. Wanted to show you that one. Just give him some credit. Pro this time, Rajon Rondo. He averaged 18.8 points. He's a huge spark for the Celtics, but I'm worried he didn't look so good in the game against the Pistons. Another huge pro, more Rajon Rondo. He scores at the halftime buzzer. Another big pro, Ray Allen. He's been shooting very well. He's averaging 20 points, and not just Ray Allen and Rondo. The Big Four in general looking very good. The Big Four averages 15.4 points per game, and they have an average efficiency of 17.9. Another pro, we're having some technical difficulties. That's why I couldn't show you my game time table while we're doing the Game Time Premiere Week. So just a little intro, that Michael Jordan thing at the beginning. I'm going to put the play of the day there. I decided for the first episode I should put Michael Jordan debating whether or not to put Kevin Durant's buzzer beater against Dallas Mavericks, since it is the play of the week. But every day, check in here at Gametime Jr. Y'all, I'm on YouTube.com, and I'll put some videos. To go on, I picked the Celtics to do the one team that I'm going to do a preview for Premiere Week, because I am a Celtics fan. What I was going to say is Brandon Bass has been huge off the bench. The entire bench, Keon Dooley especially too. He's been doing very well. The Celtics, my prediction was probably finish between 3rd, 4th, and 5th this season, though they are 12th in this conference, so I think they could beat the Wizards. Thanks for watching Game Time. Make sure to tune in tomorrow.